So are we live?
Yeah.
Because these crab legs is dead. So is these crawfish and these shrimps.
What?
So you glad we took tonight off or what?
No.
No?
No.
I thought you wanted to stay home.
No. To be honest, no.
Well, had I known, we would have went.
Well, MukBang's also fun, so let's get to it.
Welcome back, Wieners.
Or as me and Beck say, Wiener Squad!
No, for real. Welcome back to, I guess, Daddy-Daughter MukBang TED Talk here. We're talking a little bit about racing since tonight we were supposed to be at KC Raceway racing.
But a little bit change of plans.
Yeah, so we all had a busy week, as well as you guys probably had a busy week as well. And we decided to take tonight off for a little rest and relaxation, munch on some grindage, talk about racing. As I said, we were scheduled to race at KC Raceway tonight, but we kind of had a little bit of a falling out. Typically, I wouldn't talk about stuff like that because I want us to support our local racetracks. But last time we were there, we let Kyle Heflin drive the N90 car, and we were blessed with the W. We didn't really flex on nobody though, did we?
No, I don't think we were mean or anything, but apparently you could only race one class, and if you race more than one class, and if you race in a different class also, more than 5 times you said you could only race in that class, or?
Well, the rules at KC Raceway were posted on the website and said any driver could compete in the junior sprint class ages 6 to 12.
And
Well,
Kyle's under 12.
Yeah, he's 10.
Yeah.
So after we got the win, some parents and some maybe fans and some other racers or whatever, they rushed to the tower to complain about Kyle winning. Which is kind of weird that they would wait till after he wins to go complain. He already ran the heat race. You know, they didn't complain then.
And hot laps and features, so.
Well, we missed a hot laps that night for him. You were in hot laps, but he didn't. Because I didn't want to smoke our clutch. We was literally, all we did to that car is air the tires up and charge the battery. Like legit, we didn't have time to really scale it, to really go over it too much. I mean, it just ran the Tulsa shootout.
Hey, here he is now on TV.
Oh yeah, we just set his pedals up at the track. That's right. Oh, this is the video where he wins in. Yeah, we actually had to set the pedals up at the track because he never even sat in the car. He's never driven the car. He got to make a couple laps Friday night after the races, I think.
Yeah.
And anyway, some people really complained about it. And one of their posts, they actually, the owner of KC Raceway, that Mike Parker, he made a Facebook post.
And he changed up the rules.
Well, he says he didn't change up the rules. So, just to try to get some clarification and some understanding for everybody, he made a post saying that if you ran 5 races in any other class, you could no longer race in the junior class. Well, he meant for next season, but I guess some other people thought it was underneath their understanding. They said on the internet. I don't know if you read all the posts or not, but there was this one family, they said it was their understanding that if you ran 5 races in a micro, you could no longer run a junior sprint ever. You know, which is kind of silly. If you're 10, why should you be punished well, Frank Heflin asked you to drive the micro, and he wants you to make some laps in it. So what fairness would it be if you drove his car a few times and all of a sudden you can never race a junior sprint anymore?
I mean, that wouldn't really be fair because, like...
The rules say 6 to 12.
Yeah.
And you're like, not even close to that. So, it wasn't like we were just going to up and boycott, but it was one of those deals where, man, you know, if we don't understand the rules, we shouldn't go compete. I mean, because we want to win, right?
Yeah.
And to win, you need to know the rules.
I'm down to win.
Huh. That's what's up.
Just need a couple more.
So, tonight, actually, Becker's dad, Justin, messaged me and asked me if we were racing. But I was, man, you know what? I was on call last weekend. That's why I was a mess. Actually, I wasn't even at the races last weekend. You went and raced all by yourself.
And luckily, Justin, Becker's dad, he actually helped me out a lot. And Becker taught me how to get in my car all by myself.
Oh yeah, so now you just all got you a new mentor and teacher, huh?
Mhm.
I seen the video. It looked like Andreas' dad Marshall was there, and it looked like he got to help you out quite a bit too.
Yeah.
So I think Andreas and Marshall decided that they were going to go ahead and go race at Casey Raceway tonight, which is cool. You know, he needs experience and seat time. And honestly, if it wouldn't have been for me working on call last week and having several late nights this week, and then you had some stuff going on, and then we're still battling COVID. Some of our family members still have COVID. Randy and Cooper, they wasn't able to come tonight. Shannon's underneath the weather still. I think she's got 2 or 3 more days left of her quarantine.
Yeah, on Tuesday we can finally see her again.
So then, basically, I didn't get home from work tonight till like 6:30 or 6 something. And then by the time you got here, I heard you were going to take a nap and you wanted to do a mukbang, a little TED Talk, and just talk about racing. So that's what's going on with us right now. We're scheduled and we plan to go race tomorrow night at Sweet Springs if everything goes well tonight. Actually, now that the sun's down, when I get done eating, I'm probably going to go work on your car, maybe the N90. I think Kyle might drive the N90 tomorrow. I'm not sure.
When is maybe possibly Becker going to be able to drive the N90?
You know, we actually tossed that idea around. You know, if something happened to Becker's car, or if they just wanted to make some laps in it, they could as well. Kyle Heflin's got some big sportsman's races coming up. I think some go-kart stuff where they're going to be paying some big money. So there's going to be some weekends he's not going to be able to shoot the N90. So I think Becker we might try to set the seat up. Matter of fact, tomorrow, since it is kind of a 2-day show, Justin and Mike is racing tonight at Casey Raceway with Marshall and Andreas, and Frank and Kyle, they're at Casey Raceway as well tonight. I think tomorrow Becker and Justin might come over and we might just see if we can, you know, fit him up in the seat tomorrow, or see what it's going to take, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But so tomorrow Sophia's going to be driving the N60 car at Sweet Springs, Missouri. We actually got invited by Cooper Kennedy to go somewhere over in Kansas and race tomorrow, but we already had plans to go to Sweet Springs. And then I was up late. Andreas and Marshall, they came over and got the 06 car, the micro 06. They came and picked it up one night. So I was up late one night helping them get their stuff unloaded so they could get ready because they wanted to go race at KC tonight. And then one night I was up late. I made a new, dude, you're gonna like this. I made a new light stand for the trailer. So you know how the white trailer is a lot longer than the black trailer. The light pole is now on the back of the white trailer because it used to like shine, but it would shadow because the trailer was so much longer. So our flagpole stand idea wasn't working very well with the white trailer. But now I made a new mount on the back of the white trailer, so now we're gonna light it up.
Good for us.
So you excited about tomorrow? You gonna get on the gas?
I always get like excited, but like it's still exciting, but sometimes it's like scary. Like
scary? What's scary?
I mean, it's not scary. It's just like nervous because like some people.
You're scared to lose?
Not scared to lose. But, like I've already lost plenty. I got experience for that. But sometimes when you get out there and you try to drive fast and you stay up there, people are crazy spinning out, tipping over. It's just like
Oh, you don't want to tip over no more.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to tip over again?
That was not fun.
What happened the first time? You just started to run up and drove off?
Well, that was different because I didn't have somebody that hit me.
Did you finish the race?
Yeah.
That's the main goal, right? And you gotta be in it to win it. I heard you last week you started front row.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Let's not.
Why?
We can.
You led like the first lap, didn't you?
Like the first 2 laps.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened?
Well, I was going good until just. Always, I go good on the straightaways. It's the turns that like slow me down for some reason.
They slow you down or you let off the gas?
Both. I let off the gas and the turn also slows me down. So I'm like, so the pack's up here and I'm right there. And when I get close, spin out. And
Oh,
so
boy.
let's go. And she's all the way back here. And yeah. But it's okay. I just have to, try to stand on the gas. But
Stand on the gas.
sometimes it's hard to stand on. I mean, it's not hard to stand on the gas. It's just nervous to stand on the gas.
So that's kind of like where
And
we're
when
at.
I drive, sometimes I have to pee a lot because I like to chug bottles of water at the racetrack. I don't know if we got that on cam once, but one night I chugged a bottle of water and I was running around and then I threw up the water and then I had to go pee really bad. So yeah.
Well, tonight we get done munching on some of this food. We might get your car out and get the M90 car out and do a little bit of work on that. But we want to grow and develop this FTR Motorsports, and we want to grow and develop the driver development program, and that's kind of what we got going on with this class of junior sprints of the kids ages 6 to 12. It's a perfect opportunity for a kid or a person to get started in racing. You know, as when I grew up, I wanted to be a race car driver, and
Look at you now.
yeah, not racing.
Okay, well, you did, but maybe if you were following the rules, that wouldn't have happened to you.
Yeah, maybe. So Sophia's referring to right now, this is kind of how this got started was, last year, I got my left eye put out. I took a piece of metal to the eye and it cut right across the front of it.
The people.
So I had stitches put in it, and I wasn't allowed to race last year. So that's kind of why my season got cut short. And Sophia would come over on the weekends and be like, "Daddy, we going racing?" And no, she'd throw a fit. "Daddy, we going racing?" No, she'd throw a fit. Well, the last
They get
time,
the point.
no, I'm just saying, the last time you said, "Well, are we at least going to get to go race the big buck 50?" And I said, "No. The doctor says it's not a good idea for me to race until next season."
But wouldn't you ever follow the rules a lot?
And that's when you got upset, turned around, kicked some gravel, and you're like, "I'll race your car for you, Daddy."
That is not what happened.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hear what happened then.
What happened was that my dad here, he wasn't following the rules. He blames it on COVID. So he was working, was it at a Walmart?
Mm-hmm.
At a Walmart. And he put on his mask and he decided since the glasses were fogging up, he would just take them off. I'm telling you now, Dad, put on the glasses. I am your spirit animal. Put on the glasses. And so a metal flew up. He claims it bounced off his nose and cut his eye. I don't really know because I wasn't there, but. And then I did ask if we were going racing, and it was no. And I wasn't throwing a fit. It was just, it gets boring not doing anything. And then I asked, I could drive your car for you, Dave. And
So I said, "That's a great idea." And then I started
no,
calling
I
around.
think your response was, you're too young or something. You're too young. And then that is when we went into juniors. It was hard to find them though.
Well, my response was, "I don't know if any track around here will let you race because you're too young. But we know another young boy that started out young, but they kind of maybe, I don't know for sure, but I was told they might have lied a little bit on the paperwork and they started letting the boy drive a little earlier." So I wasn't going to do that, but I thought,
Because do I look like 13, 14? Don't you have to be that age to drive those?
I didn't know. I didn't know if you had to be 15 or 16 or 15 and a half the driver's permit. I really didn't know. But I know enough racetrack owners and enough people in the racing community, I thought I could make some phone calls and find out. So I reached out to some track owners and was asking if they let you drive, and I thought I could put you in a street stock or an E-mod or B-mod or something,
Well, it probably would not. It would probably make the same difference. Back is home and home is back. But only for right now. Because when I get good, I'm coming for you, you boys.
So, what happened was I heard about KC Raceway, and we went out there and checked it out, and we met some people there, and we seen that they had a class for ages 6 to 12. I don't know why I keep bringing that up, ages 6 to 12, but she fit right in the category. We found a car.
Champion car, actually. A couple champion cars.
Yeah, we were going to buy a car, but something happened. We lost contact and ended up selling it, which then it just so happened. That's how we met Kyle and Frank, and we got that car and he started racing. And we've been going ever since. I think you've had, I don't know, I think we've got like 18 or 20 YouTube videos going already. And
I just want to keep growing.
I look forward to going tomorrow night. I really want to go tonight, being tired and sick at home, it's still boring. I'd rather be tired and sick at the racetrack. But it's one of those deals where you really want to vote on what you support, and I just really don't support the idea that they wasn't going to let Kyle run the N90 car. So I just like, well, we'll go race somewhere else. But we ended up staying home tonight, and we're going to get ready to go tomorrow night, and we'll regroup and maybe be back at KC Raceway next weekend. Frank actually called me tonight, asking me if we were coming, and he told me if we come, go ahead and bring the N90 car because they were going to let him race it. So I think Mike Parker had a change of heart or decided to back the rules that was posted on his website and decided Kyle could race both classes. So I think we'll probably get it ready and bring it back to KC Raceway next Friday night, unless he runs it tomorrow night, or maybe we'll do both. But back to the driver development thing, that's kind of what I want to do here with this FTR Motorsports right now, while I'm taking a break from driving myself.
Do you miss driving? Or would you rather just watch me drive? And all the others on my team.
I'm having a lot of fun right now watching you kids drive. Do I miss it? Sure, I miss it. I wasn't expecting to get this competitive in the junior sprints or in racing really right now at all. But something just triggers in your mind. When you start racing, it's competitive. It's camaraderie, and then.
Well, I know something for sure, guys. When I won my first heat race, I know some are like, oh, heat race is a big deal. But to my dad, it was a big deal. Let's go! Let's go! That's how you do it, baby! Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. But I love him.
Well, like I said, this was meant to be a little bit more of a slow thing, us just having fun and spending family time together and letting Andreas race. And
forget going slow.
We had a couple other kids. We had a couple other kids that were going to drive, and Cooper. It was just a good spot for you guys to start out and start getting your feet wet, so to speak. And then when Kyle drove that car that one night, and it just like I said, it just triggered something in you. It wouldn't have been that big a deal. I was happy for him, and it was fun. It wouldn't have been that big a deal if there wouldn't have been a big ruckus about him winning. And for whatever reason, that drama wants to find you at the racetrack if you're winning. So, they were all quiet and want to be our friends when we were getting lapped, but we go to the front, and now all of a sudden people hating already. That's just kind of part of it. But back to the whole driver development deal, I'm looking at some more cars right now. I've got a couple cars that's needing drivers. We got a D10 car out there that we built for a young man named Benton, and he acts like he doesn't want to race. Maybe he never wants to race. We don't know for sure yet. But I actually have another car that I plan on trying to pick up this weekend. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but it's a matching car to your N60 car. It's a Kidwell car.
Oh, it's not like a micro or anything?
Mm-mm.
But
anyway, like I was saying, it'd be nice to get some more people on our team that want to go racing, that enjoy racing, that enjoy the outdoors, that like to having fun, and that wants to learn. A lot of people ask me, how did I get started racing? I hung out with racers. I went to the races.
He built cars. He built go-karts. Have you ever heard the story of when my dad and his best friend, Brett, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would call him your best friend?
Yeah.
All right. They had go-karts. and they drove them. Where was it?
Chiefs Stadium.
At the Chiefs Stadium.
Yeah, we got a little trouble.
My dad says he wasn't bad when he was little, but can we believe that?
I wasn't little. I was like 20-some years old.
Dad, where did it go wrong?
I'm just saying, if you want to get started in racing and you want to know how we got started, drop a comment down below. Hit us up with some questions.
But also, like, comment, and share, and subscribe.
That's a lot. That's a lot of things. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that like button. Definitely subscribe. We need some more subscribers. We need some more followers. We want to hear from you guys. We want to be able to put out some better content. We want to put out more videos like this and more videos at the racetrack. We want to start doing some how-to videos, a little bit of tech tips on racing and whatnot. But
we don't really have secrets because, like, sometimes your secrets means, like...
Well, it's just the rules. I mean, if it's in black and white, that's what you can do, you know. And that's why Kyle drove that car at 10 years old, because it was in the black and white. And so you heard a little bit of a story tonight about how Sophia got started racing. Unfortunately, it was due to me having an eye injury, but she wanted to drive, and I didn't know that she had that drive in her, that she wanted to race. So,
well, Dad, I feel bad about your eye, but I'm also kind of happy. It's like, if you didn't hurt your eye, then Soph wouldn't be racing. And sometimes, not just sometimes, when Soph races, it makes you happy.
Well, you know what you said. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. Not saying I'm just good, but all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord. And I love the Lord. You love the Lord. So maybe my eye injury was just a stepping stone, or maybe it's God drawing us back to shoot us further forward. I don't know. You know.
Like a slingshot.
So tomorrow night, I'm not sure if Cooper's going to be racing with us tomorrow night or not. Like I said,
I think they're still in quarantine until Tuesday.
Cooper's going to be in quarantine till Tuesday as well.
I think so, because they're all around each other and, like, you know. But I love racing. I can't say for other people, but I like to race because when, like, I'm out there on the track, I'm like, boom, I got this. I can win.
Well, it's one of those things, like, you know, speaking of loving God and loving people, and you know, God makes all things work together for the good. Last weekend at our Life Church, where we go and attend and serve at through Life Church.
You should definitely go on their website, and even if you can't go to the church, they also have online church. And not saying that you have to, but
well, what I was getting at is last week, Pastor Craig Rochelle was really talking about what he has to do as an escape, something to give his mind a break, and auto racing might be one of them. You know, therapeutic for some people, and some people
it's video games.
And yeah, you know, and that was one of those things for me. It was like therapeutic for me to get behind the wheel. It like cancels out a lot of other things that's going on in life, whether it be the stuff that's going on in Afghanistan right now, or whether it be people in Sudan, or whether it be human trafficking, whatever it is that your heart is just like torn up about, whether it be abortion or black on black crime or whatever it is. You know, it's like an escape to get in a race car or to do something like the thrill seekers. You know, if they jump out of an airplane, all of a sudden it cancels out all those worries and all those thoughts and all those prayers and all those burdens that you feel like you're trying to carry, but really you shouldn't be, because you should cast all your burdens and cares on Jesus and not worry about it. But unfortunately, you know, we live in a fallen world, and we want to help all we can help. And back to the racing deal, that's what we want to do. We want to help people start a career or a driver development program here at the FTR. If your age is 6 to 12 and you want to drive a junior sprint,
even older than 6 to 12, like
so
more than other just junior classes. We really just focus on junior and micro, because like that's all we have on our team is sometimes 2 micro drivers, and like sometimes if you count, well, obviously count me. So me, Cooper, I hate crab. I hate all seafood. Sometimes Kyle, but he is a part of our team, and Becker. So we got 4 junior drivers and 2 micro drivers. Oh, I mean 3.
Well,
'Cause
basically, what I'm trying to get at, what we're both trying to get at is it don't matter what
age you are, we
what
can
age
find
you
you a
are,
car.
what color you are, what nationality you are, what religion you are. Religion's not our friend. If you want to drive a junior sprint or a micro, drop a comment down below.
Or even just
Let us know where you're
higher
from.
classes.
Let us know your age. And if we got a car that maybe can fit you, maybe it'd be a good opportunity for you to come give it a try. A lot of people ask me the question, how'd you get started racing? Well, today in this video, you learned how Sophia got started racing. It's very possible that we could get you racing as well. Thanks for following along. Like she said.
Like, subscribe.
We'll see you next time. Follow us tomorrow night to Sweet Springs. Peace.
Cannot wait.